Welcome back to Tractor Doctor TV. Today, guys, we're going to go and I'm going to take you through and talk to you a little bit about the projects I have going on here at the farm. And I'm going to show you the new toy that Uncle Craig bought over the weekend. So let's get started. So you guys that have watched me for a while, you know this is a very long ongoing project. In fact, if you've even watched Crazy D for a while, this tractor's been a long ongoing project. We pulled the starter off the 801 to put on here, and then in the last video, Crazy D talked in his video about the 600 up there at the shop. I was working on it, and I was getting it to start on a little, giving it a snort of ether, it would start, and then all of a sudden, it's kind of season Crazy D that starter was one of those Cheech and Chong movies. It went up in smoke. But anyways, guys, so now Crazy D and I are going to work on trying to find a new Bendix for this one, because this Bendix is all broken. If I can get it and see, it's all broken. So we're going to try to get a new Bendix for this starter because it works fine, and I got to do a little bit of work on the tin work because I accidentally bumped it with scoops because we're having problems with scoop steering. And then we're going to go over and we're going to talk about the C for a little bit. Okay guys, I started to work here on the C a little bit. I do need to get some of the parts into the shop, like the rockers and the manifold and stuff. But I thought we had soaked free. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to see. There's my cover that I had on here that had the tin work over it and then some feed sacks over that to kind of keep it from getting wet. And those blew off, and the snowstorm we had the other day had put some more water in the cylinder. I was working on pulling the pan for you guys, and I realized that I'm going to have to split it, and I'm not ready to split it. I like to get the shop cleaned up. Around the shop cleaned up a little bit better before we split it and all. So that's what's going on here. Then the other project we're working on. Hold on, guys. I'll get you over there and I'll explain. Project, guys, is we're working towards getting up to the shop. This is Sis's tractor. This is Crazy D's and my how you put it, sister from a different mister, I guess. She's just a really good friend, and we bought this tractor for her to use, make a pulling tractor from. And I'll have a question for you international guys. What's wrong there? What's there that shouldn't be? But we're missing, like I said, it needs rims, and I'm working on getting the rims put on it. And I think we have a good tire over here behind us. And then this rim don't look bad, but it is pretty pitted out here, and it's worse on the other side. Other than that, I think this thing was not going to be too hard. This is the tractor I'm quite excited about helping with, because Sis is going to do this tractor, and this is my way. I think I'm going to try my way of proving my statement the other while back in one of my videos. There's the LA. We've not done much with it, but anyways, this is a tractor Crazy D and I are going to work on with Sis, and I'm just going to guide, and Sis is going to do the work, every bit of it. Crazy D and I are going to. I use Crazy D and I loosely. It's mostly, you know, it's going to be mostly me, guys. But anyways, that's that. So there's the other projects we're working on, trying to get ready for the shop. This one's going to go up to the lot shop, so we can work on it, make it easier for Sis to come out and work on it, because it's closer for her to go to the shop than out here at the farm, and we have more equipment and better equipment for pulling this thing apart. So well, there's that. And then guys, I think we're at the point where we're going to go look at the new toy. So there's the 300 or the 350. Crazy D and I kind of both agree that we're needing to find a new a new one, and we just haven't had a chance, guys. With Scoops being the way Scoops is being, we haven't had a chance to pull that loader off. Scoops would help make that easier. We may even touch on Scoops a little bit before we end the video, so I'll meet you guys over there. Alright guys, we're over here at Scoops. I don't know if you guys watched that video, but we're talked about in that video us on here in Scoops, or our W5 loader, that the cylinder, and I'll go down here, this cylinder here, where my finger's at, there's a cylinder there that runs the hydraulics for the steering, or is your steering cylinder, and it is not working correctly. The reservoir here, it's leaking between where it hooks to the motor here, and the seals here's out, as well as soon as you make any turns with this thing, it dumps all the fluid in about 4 or 5 turns with this thing out one end of the cylinder. So, oh, nobody turned the fuel off. Shame. I probably should have done that. I'm the one that normally uses Scoops. Shame on me. Shame on you, Doc. Shame on you. But yeah, here's our W5 loader that Crazy D did a video on the other day. So we still haven't found any parts machines. We've got a lot of hits on forum, but there's no New York or way out east. A lot of them were over the Appalachian mountains and stuff, or way out west, and that's just kind of too far for us to do it. I mean, even hiring a trucker, our trucker won't go that way, so that we use when we have long hauls. Like, he brought us Scoops, or our W5 loader. So guys, you probably caught in the corner there, the last but not the least, Uncle Craig bought last weekend. The video hopefully is up by now on Crazy D's equipment channel. The little C, our little Cub. I keep wanting to call it a C. I don't know why I want to call it the C, but I do. The little Cub, International Cub, is a 1958. It had as you would notice, the sickle mower is gone. Uncle Craig decided to sell it because we were helping the gentleman that bought it from him. Was the older gentleman's son that was pushing Uncle Craig on this one, and he wanted it mainly for the sickle mower. And Craig said he'd sell him the sickle mower. So, and I think the biggest reason Craig bought this thing is because it's the same model year as he is. So, I drained the fuel out yesterday for Uncle Craig to be helpful, and I forgot that container down underneath leaks. So, sorry, Uncle Craig. I know you watch. But this is a little Cub. Looks like Uncle Craig was working on putting the carburetor on yesterday. So guys, like I said, she's a 58. I did some research on her. Now I got a question for the international guys, because I could tell you anything you wanted to know about Mullins and Massey Harris tractors, a little bit about Massey Ferguson, and a little bit about Oliver, so forth, so on, the kind of the AGCO tractors. But I don't know a whole lot about these little tractors because they're not real common in this area. The stuff like the 1066 back there is more common. The little Ford's more common. The Ford's little here. But anyways, guys, my question is that supposed to be two-toned? Is it supposed to be that way for 58? Because I know from my research sometime in 64, they went from this style to the yellow and the square body, the squared off flat face, kind of Cub lowboy type shaped ones. Other than that, guys, I think I'm ready to call it a video. So let's do that. So guys, we're at that point where I say, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you feel it's worth sharing, please do so. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the little square button down there that says subscribe, and right beside it there's a little bell. Go ahead and hit that button too after you subscribe, and that way you know when my next video is coming out. And like I always say, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.